Okay, hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. This is my millionth and one time recorded, I've recorded this intro a bunch of times. So I'm hoping that this is it. And the last one, anyways, it doesn't matter. Let's get into it. Welcome to my comfy cozy crush conversation reading. So I got this crush reading, let me see, it was off of, it was off of backyardbanshee.com. But anyways, what we're gonna be looking at is your feelings, your crush's feelings towards you / the relationship, external influences, obstacles and challenges, and the final outcome, or the I would say near future outcome maybe. Okay, so just a few disclaimers. Number one, I already recorded all these videos, and I will say the first group is a little bit wonkier, just because I was figuring out how I was gonna go about stuff. There's a few groups where I pulled cards before I recorded, but I promise you'll see why. I explain why in each of the groups, but I shuffle and everything beforehand. I always shuffle my cards, so yeah. And then second disclaimer, or maybe third, I can't even count right now. I try to be very honest with what I see and just go with what I see. Like, I try not to do what people want to hear as much as I try to do like what needs to be heard. So yeah, those are the things I just want to say up front. I think that's everything. So I'm gonna go through my three groups. I pulled major arcana for each of the three groups, and the three major arcana, well, I'll start go one by one. Group one, we have Bob Ross, and I pulled random knickknacks. I have Bob Ross, and there's a surprise with Bob Ross in his group. Did I say Bob Ross? Okay, last time I said Bob Dylan. That's why I had to stop the video. Okay, anyways. And your group is has the high priestess. For group two, we have Mardi Gras sunglasses from this past Mardi Gras. And we have the Empress for your major arcana. And then we have, for the third group, we have I Love Meow, which was a Valentine's Day gift in like high school from a good friend of mine. And we have the Chariot, the major arcana. Bob Ross is also a birthday gift from a good friend of mine. Really sweet, funny one. Yes, so those are the three groups. I'm gonna show you all of them at once so that you can, pause the video if you need to look at all of them and figure out which group you're the most drawn to. I'm gonna do that now, and then we'll get right into group one. All right, here we have group one with the High Priestess and Bob Ross. Group two with the Empress and the Mardi Gras sunglasses. And group three with the Chariot and the, okay, I don't know why the lighting just changed. And the I Love Meow kitty cat. All right, let's get into group one. Pause the video if you need to before that. Okay. Hello to group number one, my experimental group a little bit. You guys are going to help me figure out how exactly these readings, well, not how exactly, because every reading is, no two readings are the same, but the way that I will probably be, going about this. The surprise I wanted to show you with Bob Dylan. Oh, right, if you're here, you chose Bob Dylan and you chose the High Priestess. This is the surprise, watch this. And it says, you're a masterpiece, because you're a masterpiece, boo. Okay, so I'm gonna set these off to the side. I'm gonna shuffle I'm gonna do a few shuffles because I have the major arcana out, like, separated right now, and I want them to be shuffled into the deck well. So one moment while I do that. I'll do like 6 shuffles this time instead of 3. So that was 1. And I'll count back shuffles since I'm doing 6, that's plenty. Oof. Now with the bad shuffles, so it's a good thing I'm counting them. Just a reminder, we're first looking over your feelings, then their feelings, then external influences, obstacles and challenges, and the outcome. I'm really excited to do this one. I know I keep saying that, but I'm such a love reading girl. Like, I love doing all readings, honestly. And like learning about new readings is always fun. I think that was 4 shuffles. Learning about like how to do new readings is always fun. So this is kind of best of both worlds because I'm learning about how to do a new reading and I am doing a love reading. All right, I'm gonna do one more and then count that as good. And then I'm gonna start pulling cards because I'm 2 minutes in. All right, let's do this thing, baby. Can I have a card representing Group 1's feelings? Can I have a card representing Group 1's feelings, please? Give me a card representing Group 1's feelings towards their crush. What is Group 1's feelings towards their crush? What is Group 1's feelings towards their crush? Give me a card representing Group 1's feelings towards their crush. Oh, these are taking a second. Come on. Group 1's feelings towards their crush. Yep. What are Group 1's feelings towards their crush? Where's Group 1's? Oh. Ooh. Girl. You like them. Sorry. You have the 10 of baskets. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna keep going. 10 of baskets for your feelings. Sorry, I usually wait until I'm done with the whole spread to start interpreting. I didn't mean to let that fly, but you know, have to be me. All right, let's get a card representing their crush's feelings towards them. What are their crush's feelings towards them? Let's get a card representing their crush's feelings towards them. Towards Group 1. What is their crush's? Oh, okay. Wow, I'm nervous. It landed like face down. Okay, let's see. We have the Judgment card. Ooh. Okay. Let's get external influences. What are the external influences on this crushiationship? What are the external influences on this crush? I like crushiationship. What are the external influences on this crushiationship? Keeping that. Focus. External influences for Group 1's crushiationship. External influences. Now you have to come out. Whoa, let's just try to hide under my little desk thing. Oh wow, and it's the Justice card. I think I will be pulling clarifying cards. We'll see. What are the obstacles and challenges in the way of this crushiationship? What are the obstacles and challenges for Group 1's crush situation? Interesting. The 7 of Wands. Okay, interesting. And then what's the final outcome for this crush? For the relationship between these two people? What's the final outcome? I want to pull another card. Actually, it's not a bad card that came out. It's just, I don't know, something about the way it came out. Do I take this? I feel like I shouldn't take it. Should I take this? Okay. I heard just take it now. We'll clarify it later. So I'll pull clarifying cards. Should I pull clarifying cards for all of these? I don't really feel like I need clarifying cards for most of these. I feel like I'm gonna need a clarifying card for this last one. Sorry, you got 2 of coins. Again, this is not a bad card. I mean, it's not like, yeah, I'm not thinking anything negative. It just, well, you know what? I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. Let me, see, I get ahead of myself. I get excited. Well, that's because this is, girl, this is exciting. You got some stuff going on. First of all, your feelings, I would say, are pretty deep. Like, you see yourself, this is not like, I wouldn't say this is like a beginning crush, or if it is, you fell hard and fast. But I don't see this as a beginning crush. I would say this has been something that has kind of been building over time. You might already have, I would say you already have some sort of a relationship with this person. Probably you, I would say you are friends with them. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe you're not friends, maybe you work together, but you definitely have some sort of a relationship with this person that is well established. Because for you to have 10 of baskets is, let me show you the card. This is like a family. It's about emotional fulfillment. So this person makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. So maybe, I mean, maybe you don't have an established relationship with this person, but you do feel very deeply for them. No, you have to have some sort of an established relationship. It doesn't have to be, sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. It may not have been, maybe it's not a long time. Maybe it's been a short period of time, but it's built quickly. But regardless, there's a deep sense of emotional fulfillment that you get from interacting with this person. Like they give a lot to you and you give a lot to them. Yeah, for sure. And this is like, it's just a very joyful, you feel very joyful around them. You feel very, like, I would say settled in yourself. You still feel, I'm not saying that there's not like butterflies and things like that, but you don't feel like, this isn't the kind of crush where you are not yourself. It might be the kind of crush where you go home and you're like, oof, I was so myself. I wonder if they liked that, or I wonder if I was too much myself. But when you're around them, you can't help but be yourself. And they, I would say, easily allow you to be yourself. I just got hungry out of nowhere. I'm gonna keep going for now. I'm not that hungry because I'm really excited about your reading, because their card, they have the Judgment card for their feelings towards you. I would say the Judgment card is about stepping into, it's a major card, a major arcana. I don't know why I'm flipping. I already know what I want to say. It's about stepping into your soul mission in general. I would say they see you as, their feelings towards you, I would say there's some fear, but not fear because like not fear because they know that starting something with you is a big deal. Like it's a big step for them. Not it's a big step. Well, yeah, it's a big step, but like it isn't like a small thing. They know that, whew, I'm trying not to like, this is the first reading, but this is what I'm getting. I would say that they see you as like a serious partner. They know that a relationship with you is going to be significant, is going to have a significant impact, not just on their life now, but on their life forever. Not saying that this is definitely the person that you're meant to be with forever or anything like that, but they may feel that that you guys in relationship is a life, like it's a bit it's somewhat life-changing. They may not know it intellectually, but they definitely feel it. They feel that entering into a relationship with you, or like even changing the relationship that you have from a platonic, non-romantic one to a romantic one, or being open to that, they're aware that that is going to change something for them. And it's going to be a significant change. So something about that is like, I think, causes some fear. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Commercial break is over. Right. What was the last thing I said? Girl. What was the last thing I said, guys? Well, anyways. Yeah. I mean, they can feel that like being with you would not be a small thing. It would not be a fling. It wouldn't, this is not like, if you're watching this and you're like, your crush is kind of, that was so like weird that you just watched me do that. I'm so sorry. But I just, during my commercial break, I ate a little bit of a little bit of a snack so I can stay nourished. And now I'm like, is it all over my face? And I can't see myself. Let's get back to the reading. Yeah, they're aware that this would not be a small thing. They're aware that being with you would, right, that's what I was gonna say. If you're watching this and you're like, I don't know how I feel about this person, and you've gotten no signs that they like you at all, like nothing, no thing, no like them showing up for you, and like this is definitely somebody that shows up for you already. This is definitely somebody that reciprocates attention, even if it's not like romantic, even if it's very strictly platonic. They're like a good friend to you. You know, even if there's no flirtation, this is somebody that reciprocates attention to you and care towards you already. Now, what does this Justice card mean for external influences? I don't know. I don't know what the Justice card means for external influences. I'm interested. It's a major arcana. Let's get a clarifying card. I'm going to shuffle my Muse deck. I thought that I knew what all the cards meant, but clearly not. That's why it's important to go step by step. Come, rose be rose. Ooh, that was not a good shuffle. Okay. Sepa. I say sepa because in French that means that's not, and like it's like saying that, it's like saying that's not, but like more fun. Maybe French is a maybe French is a, what's I'm gonna call it for you? Confirmation? Maybe you speak French. Maybe the person you have a crush on speaks French. Maybe you guys, oh my gosh, that was such a crazily bad shuffle. Why can't I bridge right now? Okay, last shuffle though, because I want to get to it because I'm already like 20 minutes in. Well, like 15. I know that clock is slightly off because I forgot to pause it. Okay, that was a good shuffle. All right, I'm just gonna go. Can you clarify the Justice card for external influences, please? 7 of Inspiration. That didn't clarify a thing. All right, let's start reading. Even though I know both those cards, but I am getting like a workplace vibe here. I don't know quite why, and if everything else is like, or most other things have resonated and that doesn't, like, just disregard it for real. But for some reason, the external influences like feel work related, or like, bro, I just know I have stuff on my face right now. If I rewatch this back, okay, focus. But what are you talking about for external influences? Hold on, I actually want to read this alongside the obstacles and challenges. That's what I was saying I got earlier. Okay, hold on. Oh, and 7 of Wands is out twice. 7 of Inspiration means 7 of Wands. We have 7 of Wands up next. Yeah, hold on, I gotta read this. I gotta read these two together. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pull a clarifying card for 7. Well, let me read 7 of Wands first. Sorry, I had some energy drink before this, so, which I'm not even supposed to be drinking. I'm supposed to not be drinking sugar, and I forgot that energy drinks have sugar in them. There's definitely something about your external influences and the obstacles and challenges being connected, and the connection is in inequality. There's something, no way, right? No, that's not it. So what is it? There might be, I'm very hesitant to say this, but there might be, if you guys work together, there might be somewhat of a power imbalance between you two. But not like a significant one. I'm not saying like in an inappropriate way. Maybe not a power imbalance. That's not quite what I mean. But like it's just like I'm getting like the idea of like a contract. Like, LOL. It's not like a power imbalance. Like this is a like, I'm not getting the vibe of like a power imbalance, like boss, CEO, and like, I don't know, something where it's like so pronounced that it's clearly inappropriate. Like, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking more like it's not encouraged for you guys to have, no, is that it? Well, yeah, I think like it's not encouraged for you guys to, like, it feels like it's not encouraged for whatever reason for you guys to be in a romantic connection. I really do think this is a workplace situation, but maybe it's, you could be on the same, you could be on like, this could be sports. Maybe this is, you're on the same sports team. Maybe, I'm trying to think of other situations. Interesting. Hold on. Well, I can't think of any other examples right now, but I'm just going to keep going. I do think that there's the external influences is that for whatever reason, it's either contractually discouraged for you guys to be in a romantic connection, contractually discouraged, socially discouraged, or it would have to be like you guys go to HR and like sign an agreement. Like, it would be a big deal. Right. And I think that's part of where the fear for them comes from. And it feels like you're kind of not thinking about that as much, because I feel like you haven't even seriously, intellectually entertained the idea that they like you back. So this is not something that you're like actively worried about. So you do think that they care about you, but you don't think that they like you back. They may think that you might like them, but they're more worried about their feelings towards you. This feels like I'm telling a story, but that's why I like tarot, because, yeah. But anyways, it feels like you guys would have to really weigh the pros and cons of moving forward. And like protect yourself against dude. Yeah, this is the challenge. This I would definitely say that's the challenge, is that wherever you guys are in a situation, for some reason it's discouraged, or you have to jump through hoops to be in a relationship. Like, that's like a bigger obstacle than I think you realize. I think you're really focused on like, do they like me? They probably don't like me. They probably just want to be my friend. Or maybe you acknowledge that they might like you. I don't know. Maybe you know. Regardless, I think there is an issue of the environment. Now, with you having Two of Coins with this last card, the reason I said, oh, I get it, or something like that a second ago, whenever I said that, I don't even remember when I said it or if that's what I said, but I started to understand. I think that there's going to be a reprioritization. The outcome for Two of Coins is a reprioritization of what's important, like on both your ends, but especially on their end. Like, you guys are going to decide. Right. You guys are going to decide to take the plunge, I would say. One of you may decide to move jobs or move, maybe. This is not applicable to everybody. I mean, that many people don't usually watch my videos, but maybe this will be the one. Okay, anyways. But seriously, I don't think this definitely applies. Like, I don't think this is definite for everybody, but some people might decide to move jobs or move teams or move out of the social situation. Maybe, the other potential that it could be is that it's like it's a friend's ex, or your friend used to talk to them, or you're in a friend group. Yeah, you guys could be in a friend group together. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think of uncomfortable situations where you'd have to be concerned about what other people think to this degree, and about like keeping a balance in like the public eye. But anyways, at some point, the outcome is you guys decide that being honest about your feelings is more important. And you figure out how to balance. Yeah. You figure out how to balance it. Whatever needs to go, leaves. Whatever needs to stay, stays. But the thing that definitely stays is the relationship that you guys have, and the room that you'll allow for it to grow. I don't know why I said grow like that. But that's how I feel. That's what I think that the outcome is. I'll get one clarifying card. They're like, you don't need one, but give me a clarifying card on 2 of coins. Ooh, okay. 8 of knives. I thought that was 3 of knives. 8 of knives. Interesting, I thought it was 3 of knives. Interesting. Okay, that's a card about anxiety. So I would say another part of this is that it is going to cause, I would say, some part of one or both of you at the beginning of this, of embracing the new relationship, will feel like you guys, okay, feels like you guys are going to talk about it at some point soon, and there's going to be fear that, like, there's going to be anxiety that there's no way to figure out how to do this, how to keep your job, your friends, your team together, whatever the situation is. There's going to be fear, like, how can I keep this and also keep what's this relationship that's important to me, that I can tell is, you know, a big deal. This isn't like a soulmate reading. I'm not saying this is like your forever soulmate. I don't know. I'm not reading for that. I will say I think this is a serious relationship that is going to definitely be a game changer for the way that you view love. And because of that, the implications, I think you'll feel, one or both of you will feel a little bit trapped, like, at first. But then you're going to shift. You're going to shift. You're going to figure out that everything will be fine. If you're, you know, things will be maybe difficult or awkward or uncomfortable, but that your love for each other, or your relationship with each other, maybe not love, maybe it's not love yet, but that it will be, you know, it's important enough to, it's important enough. And not just that, but it's worth it. Like, it feels worth it. Like, the moments that you guys have together, the moments you guys share together are worth the discomfort in other areas of your life, because you guys ease each other's discomfort easily. Ease it easily? Like, that's a bit redundant. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm really happy for you. Your crush likes you back. Like, starting off strong. Okay. All right, group 1, if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. If it really resonated and you need some more information, go ahead and book with me. Link in bio, description. Book with me. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, if you're here, you chose group 2 and you chose the Mardi Gras sunglasses. I already started recording this video. Oh, and you chose the Empress. But I started saying stuff that I feel like I'm a little tired right now, so I feel like I'm not tired. I'm up very late right now, so I feel like I'm saying some stuff that, like, bro, it's so irrelevant that it's not even, I should not be included. So I restarted, but I already started pulling cards. I feel like I should keep them because I didn't even finish pulling cards, so I'm just going to tell you what they were. So we're doing your feelings, their feelings, external influences, obstacles and challenges, and outcome. So far we have 8 of Wands for your feelings. We have the Empress for their feelings. And I swear, I shuffled this deck a bunch of times. Like, I did not expect the Empress to come out at all. External influences for, the Moon for external influences. And at that point, that's when I said, I feel like this group might be gay. And then I started making jokes, not homophobic jokes. It's just that there's a lot of funny stuff to say about the fact that because the way I said it, and I'm gonna get back into it, but the way I said it, I was like, this is how I said it. I feel like this group is a lesbian. And then I was like, well, if you don't resonate with that, maybe you're bisexual. And then I said, well, if you don't resonate with that, I'm sorry if I offended you. What did I say after that? But it just went off the rails from there. So that's my point. So I'm gonna keep going. But I didn't say anything bad. I just went so far off the rails because I was trying to I was trying to do what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna keep going. Please excuse me, it's like 4:30 in the morning. Okay. Actually, I need some water. I just really do get a gay vibe from this group. Like, on the low. But I don't think it's everybody that, like, watches this is necessarily gay. I'm just saying that there's a large collective that may be. See, I'm doing it again. I'm going to restart the video if I don't shut up now. Okay, what are the obstacles and challenges for this group? Let me focus. Okay. What are the obstacles and challenges for group 2's cruciationship? What are the obstacles and challenges for this group? What are the obstacles and challenges for this group? Obstacles and... Whoa. Did y'all see how that flew out? That was insane. Like catapulted across the room, and it's daughter of baskets for obstacles and challenges. Interesting, interesting. Actually, I kind of see it. I kind of see it. I kind of see it. This is a cool looking spread. Like the ladies on here are looking beautiful, dancing, frolicking. Okay, what's the outcome of this group? Focus. Jeez Louise, I'm all over the place. What's the outcome of group 2's cruciationship? I would say near future outcome. Near future outcome, not long-term outcome. What's the near future outcome of this crush? What's the near future outcome? Interesting. You have the Ace of Knives for near future outcome. All right. I would say your feelings towards this person with the 8 of Wands is very giddy. Like excited. When you're around them, you feel alive. You feel like skipping and dancing. You feel like you just really, like, you feel lucky almost around them. I would say you might even be charming. Like, you flirt with this person. You might feel nervous about it, but it's like mostly nervous excitement. Like, yeah, you really enjoy being around this person and how they make you feel and how the dynamic makes you feel. With 8 of Wands, that's what I would say. Especially with the way I'm kind of acting, I feel like silly. Like I feel like you guys kind of have a funny rapport. Obviously, the charming part is not present with me because, I mean, maybe y'all are charmed by this nonsense that I'm giving right now. Moving past that. But I feel like I feel very light, like light and silly. And I feel like that's how you feel with them. They feel the Empress towards you. Their feelings are the Empress. I almost want to say that your dynamic makes them feel empowered and beautiful. Especially with the setup of these cards, it's like you're skipping towards them and they're like, let me show you the Empress. Let me show you how they look. See, she's like skipping towards the Empress and the Empress is like hands up, like, yes, like receiving. But I don't really see this in a negative way. Like I don't see this as like like reciprocal. It's just reciprocal, and like the reciprocation shows up very differently. Like you kind of, I feel like you shower attention on them and you enjoy seeing them like receive it. You enjoy seeing the way they receive the attention, and they enjoy receiving the attention and are, I feel like you guys are pretty aware of, girl, why are you here? Oh, I think you're trying to, oh, I think you're here because you're trying to see if this is more than a flirtation. I'm interested to see. I think it is more than a flirtation. That's the vibe I get. For them to come out with the Empress, I would say it's more than a flirtation. We'll see. I'm going to keep going. But I think that, yeah. I think you guys are like openly flirting. And I would say you are the initiator. You initiate. And they like, I'm really feeling that these are lesbians. Or like, what's the word? Everyone hate, okay. I feel like you're a gay person. I feel like this is a queer group. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting straight vibes from this. But maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong and I'm offending you, actually, I don't care. I just realized that. Okay, one moment, commercial break. Gee, did it unpause? I think it did. Let me double check, because if it did unpause, I'd be sick. Okay. Put some karmics on. Okay. Now let's move on to external influences. For external influences, you have the Moon, which is a very internal card. Which is why I said interesting. I think I do want a clarifying card on that. Nothing is really, I have an idea, but I'm not sure how to put it into words. So can I get a clarifying card for the Moon, please, for external influences? And then you have to bring it all the way up. Ah, okay. Another major arcana, you have the Emperor that came out. I still don't get that. Let's see, what does the Emperor have to say? And I'll pull up the Moon here. I'll pull up the Moon. I'll look at both at the same time. Well, not at the same time. Like, I can't read. You know, only one eye works with me. I crack myself up. Okay, I would say something about an external influence is, actually, it's funny that I said that thing about my vision. I feel like there's something you guys aren't seeing and you're aware that you're not seeing it. But I actually need more information than that. Should I get another clarifying card? Or should I keep reading and see what the obstacles and challenges are? Maybe they're connected. Girl. There's like a plan that you're both a part of, but you don't external influences. What does that, there's a plan you guys can't see. There's something, or maybe not, there's something hidden. Wasn't the moon the card that jumped across the room? No, that was Daughter of Baskets. Sorry, I didn't record for that because that was when I started going off the rails. No. That was the moon. Wait, no, because I pulled Daughter of Baskets. Okay, I don't remember. I'm not even going to try to remember. Can you clarify? I'm going to go back to this, by the way. Hold on. Can I clarify obstacles and challenges with Daughter of Baskets, please? Okay, it's justice. Ooh, I am nice and lost. That's not it. Ciao. Well, first of all, there's definitely something about this. I almost feel like there aren't really external influences that, like, I feel like the external influences are actually well, hold on. Okay, I think the external influences are like, and your obstacles and challenges are pretty connected. This, I said this with group 1 too, but maybe these two are just like locked in. 3, like maybe groups, like, I mean not groups, cards 3 and 4 like lock in easily. I do feel like y'all play too much. Like, y'all need to get serious and say how you feel. I feel like the external influences is you guys, I want to put lotion on my hands. Sorry, they just feel weird. I guess Vaseline will do because I'm not getting up again. I almost feel like you guys like are like playing and never talking seriously about how you feel. Like, you flirt, but you aren't like, and just so you know, I feel seriously about you. I'd like to explore this. Like, I feel like all you guys do is like flirt. And like, you might not even like have admitted that you're flirting to each, nah. You might not have fully admitted that you guys are flirting to each other, but both of you know that's what's happening. But I feel like there's like an energy that like, both of you think the other person is playing a little bit. Or is just enjoying the fun of it. And not like, but I would say you have 1, 2, including the clarifying cards, you have 4 major arcana out. I would go ahead and take this a little bit more serious. Not like stop having fun, but incorporate some honesty into the fun. Some directness. I mean, I feel like not to be the drama, but I feel like you guys kind of, I feel like the external influences is maybe past relationships. Not to get deep. This is a crush reading. I didn't want to get deep. I wanted to have fun, but I feel like the external influences is low-key past relationships. They have like taught you guys to be, to hide from yourself. Or not to hide from yourself, that's not what I meant to say. Maybe that's what I was supposed to say. Let's explore that. I've taught you to hide from yourself. What do you mean by that? Let's read the Emperor again. I actually want to read the Emperor over here. They have taught you that, oh, bruh, that would be so funny. But anyways, not even gonna say that out loud. I think that you may have taken things too seriously in the past too quickly or something like that. One or both of you. And so because of that, you're like hesitant to do it now. Like you want to keep things light and fun. You or the other person want to keep things light and fun. I do think this is you. You want to keep things light and fun at first, but like you can keep things light and fun and also be honest. Like it's okay. It's okay to not know what the future holds for you. That doesn't mean you have to like hide behind not knowing. Right? You can still like advance. Like you can still advance into the field of love. Dude. Like don't start lying to yourself. Yeah. Then the outcome is the Ace of Knives, kind of furthering my point here. Ace of Knives is about like moving forward, furthering my point. Every time I say that, I'm like, am I writing an essay? Anyways, Ace of Knives is like headed towards new beginnings, moving forward, being clear, speaking your truth, facing your fears. Wow. Yeah, I mean, go ahead and like do what you need to do. Like speak your truth. Like, yes, continue to have fun, but don't use fun as a way to hide behind. Don't use fun to hide your feelings away. Like your feelings should enhance the fun. And you should know that if this person feels like Empress towards you, or if you make them feel like the Empress, at some point, it's gonna hurt them really bad if you keep being flippant. Not flippant, but if you keep things light, at some point they're gonna be like, maybe I'm making this all up. Maybe this isn't that serious to them and maybe I shouldn't feel like this. So you need to start like moving with a little bit more intention and purpose. And stop, let me not say that. Stop being scary. Like lock in a little bit. Not like a whole bunch. Like don't stop having fun, but like state your intentions. Even if you don't know what your intentions are, state how you feel. That's what I should say. State how you feel towards this person, like how you actually feel. Make that clear to them. Don't hide it. It's not helping anything, actually. Yeah. I have like a clear vision in my mind of this situation. So it's really funny, like if I'm so totally off. This group, I actually want you, if you relate, oh my gosh, I hope people watch this video because I really want to know who this relates to. Like I want to hear your story. But like, even if you don't want to drop it, like DM me, like, DM me if you relate, like, please. I feel like, okay, and then I'm going to say my ending spiel. Part of why I like feel close to this group is because I chose the Mardi Gras glasses, and the Mardi Gras, I got them during this past Mardi Gras with my dear friends, my beautiful college friend group. I had so much fun with them, and I just feel like connected to y'all, like. But anyways, maybe you like Mardi Gras, maybe you like New Orleans, maybe you live in New Orleans, maybe you went to school in New Orleans, maybe you're my friend and you're watching this and you're like, OMG, it's out to you. I had fun at Mardi Gras too. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. If you really liked it, book a reading with me. Link in the description. And thank you for watching. All right, hi group 3. If you're here, you chose the chariot, which I can't show right now because it's somewhere in the deck. And and you chose the I love meow kitty cat, pink kitty cat. So I already pulled your cards, and then I was like taking a really long time to interpret them. And so I stopped the video and restarted because I felt like I didn't want to let me see if I can find the chariot so I can show you guys. Because I didn't want to waste your time, basically. Make your portion of the video super long. Plus I thought maybe I should pull new cards, but I asked the guides, they said no, I should not pull new cards. I need to go with the cards that you've given me. Here's the chariot. They said I need to go with the cards that they've given me, so I'm gonna go with the cards that they've given me. I'm gonna try to figure this out. All right, so you have the moon and the father of baskets both came out for your feelings, and I clarified that with the 7 of inspiration, which is 7 of wands. Inspiration. Then we have 3 of coins for their feelings. We have external influences. We have the Son of Baskets. For obstacles and challenges, we have the 5 of Baskets. For the outcome, we have 10 of Wands. I still don't quite get it, so. But I would say your feelings towards them are kind of cloudy. They're very strong, almost, but you don't quite have a understanding of them. And I would say that there's not a clear I feel like they're strong, or maybe even obsessive, which I don't really have any cards suggesting that, but so maybe that doesn't resonate. But you have not obsessive, you're just I feel like you're ruminating a lot on this person, on the feelings you have for them. And it says, I think your heart is, or I think that what you want is stronger than, that voice is stronger than the voice of what, of your logical mind. And I think that there's just a sense of cloudiness around this crush. It feels like you don't quite know why you feel the way that you feel, or something like that. Or that it's you're why can't I stop ruminating? It's not like you can't stop thinking. It's you can't stop turning over these interactions. And it feels it feels like you are moving a little bit obsessively. not necessarily in the way that you act, but in the way that you think. Like, you might be acting totally normal towards them, like totally reasonably, or maybe you're not, but regardless, like in your mind, you're like, your mind is very cloudy, and it feels like you kind of are, it's not like you're leading, like, it's not like you're leading with your heart, because it feels like you don't really, your mind and your heart are not totally, are both kind of blocked off from each other and blocked off from like you in a way. This feels like yeah, not blocked off from you, like not like you're hold on, sorry, I don't know why I just shuffled these, so let me just put this back. Sometimes I just shuffle when I'm like trying to think. It's like I just pick it up and start doing stuff. Okay. I just don't get the vibe that you like, this just feels like a more like, you can't stop thinking about them, but it's not in like nervous excitement, more like nervous period, like nervous anxiety. And this is not necessarily about their character. This is just how you are, like, this is how this crush is like kind of showing up for you. Is like, yeah, is in a very cloudy way. And in a very like repetitive way. I guess I'm saying the same thing over and over again. You may be considering like going out of your way to get reactions or to get attention. And again, this isn't necessarily like coming off that way, but you know what you're doing. Yeah. All right, next we have 3 of coins for their feelings towards you. I feel like geez Louise. Okay. I feel like they see you as an, one second. Sorry, I have to check something before I keep going. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck during this reading. They see you as an interesting coworker and somebody that they work well with. I don't get the vibe that they see you romantically. Yeah. I do get the vibe that you're like, oh, like they enjoy working with you, and that you, or they enjoy being your friend, or they enjoy, you know, wherever you guys are around each other. It's not like they enjoy it. Like they enjoy, I do get coworker vibes because of this particular card. You guys could be like classmates. You see how I just start shuffling? You guys could be like classmates, or like I said this in another group, like on the same sports team or in the same friend group or whatever the case may be. But this is like somebody that I would say you, in some capacity, they mostly see you as, I don't get like a romantic vibe from this. I don't get like an annoyed vibe or like I don't even think they know. Because because it's interesting that I say this. I feel like they don't have the full picture of your feelings towards them. Yeah. They have a very like limited, partial picture of how you feel about them, which, you know, yeah. All right, we have Son of Baskets for external influences. I do want a clarifying card. Can you clarify Son of Baskets for external influences? Okay, Three of Wands. You have Three of Inspiration here on the shed card. Okay, I would say you're in like the external influences that I would say you're in a particularly good part of your life. And because of that, you kind of expect that everything is lining up for you. And that this is automatically the thing that, this is automatic, like this is a logical next step to line up. Like the first, or this person that you're interested in, you're like, yeah, this makes sense for them to be the next person for me. But it doesn't feel like you have any real knowledge of who they are or what your relationship is. Feels like the external influence is newness. Like, you don't know much about each other or about your dynamic yet. Okay, can I get a clarifying card for obstacles and challenges? Being Five of Baskets, can you clarify that? Five of Baskets. And one card, please. Okay. You got Four of Materials, which is Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles, depending on your deck. Je ne comprends pas. I would say you're too focused on what you don't have. And you're looking for something to fill. The obstacles or setbacks here is that you're focused on what's not there rather than appreciating what is there. Like, what you have is the beginning of a new, probably cool friendship. Maybe not, but I think so. And you're so focused on it being a potential romantic relationship that you're losing out on the fun of getting to know a new friend or making a new friend. I think that you're really focused on filling a romantic role in your life. And as a result, you're trying to put people in the places that they don't fit. And that's why you're so cloudy right now, because your intuition is like, no, this isn't right. Or not even your intuition, but like, no, it's more like, you know, logically, like intellectually, like this doesn't make sense. Like this doesn't make sense. Like we don't have a dynamic really yet. We have the potential for a cool friendship. And because you're holding on tightly to an idea that this friendship will at some point turn into a romantic relationship, or this dynamic will at some point be this dynamic will at some point become romantic, you're missing out on what's in front of you. And you're not appreciating the potential. You're not appreciating the dynamic you have right now. Can I get a clarifying card for 10 of Wands for the outcome? Okay. We have Knight of Voices and the Star. Interesting. Ten of Wands, Knight of Voices, and the Star. Let's look at Ten of Wands really quick. Let's look at Knight of Voices. I kind of know what the Ten of Wands is about, but I don't really understand this context. Let's see what the Knight of Voices and the Star say. Okay. Right. You are, by accepting that this is at least, by accepting what's in front of you rather than what could be and what's not, or whatever it is that you, instead of, by accepting the reality of the present, you open yourself up to, you're able to, so the Ten of Wands has, like, she carries a lot. And right now you're kind of carrying a bit of a load, like this. It's not really a crush. It's, a crush is like, to me, a crush is is feelings that you have for somebody that you know. This is more like a weight that you've placed on the relationship. By taking the weight off, the relationship will progress in the way it's supposed to progress. And I don't know how it's supposed to progress. I don't know if eventually it is supposed to become romantic, or if it's supposed to stay a friendship, or if it's supposed to stay a coworker or a teammate or classmate situation. I honestly don't know. But by taking the weight off of the relationship, it will progress the way it's supposed to progress, quickly and in a really fun manner. I think in an enjoyable manner for you and for them. Yeah. I think that by accepting that they don't see you that way, and by accepting that you don't even see them that way, really, that you're just kind of imagining yourself into a situation because they fit certain requirements or they check certain boxes on the surface. Like, you don't, this isn't a crush, it's like a checklist, and you've decided it's a crush. But by accepting, like, it's not really that, and acknowledging, like, honestly where you guys actually are at, you open yourself up to, like, this world of possibilities of, like, where the relationship dynamic can actually go, and, like, you can have more fun with it. You can flirt if you feel like flirting, but you can also just be friends if you feel like just being friends. You can be classmates if you just work together on a project. Like, you can decide, like, based on the present energy, based on the information you tangibly have, you can make decisions about how you want to go about this dynamic, and it'll unfold, like, in a natural way. It's not like you'll make decisions, but, like, you can make decisions about how you want to go about things better. So yeah, I would say just put that weight down. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Just see where things go instead of trying to force it to be something that it's not. That's the vibe I get for this group. Don't be mad at me. Yeah, I hope this was helpful. Even if it wasn't fun to hear, I hope it was very helpful and that it clarified things for you, because I do feel like there is a sense of, like, confusion that I get from this group about your next steps. So I hope that this kind of clears that up. Right, if this helped, leave a comment, like, and or subscribe. I don't know, I said it like that. If it really helped and you want to get more information, book a reading with me. The link should be in the description. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for listening. Or night, sorry.